The ACDP and the UDM have rejected the DA's proposed pre-2024 National Election Coalition Pact. The plan aims to unseat the ANC in the upcoming polls while keeping the EFF out of the coalition. We're joined by the leader of the UDM, Leader Bantu Holomisa, to tell us more about this. Thank you very much, sir, for your time this afternoon. So you are rejecting the moonshot pact proposed by the Democratic Alliance. Why?
I don't even know where did they get that concept with, because they should have discussed it with us as in the forum of the opposition. For them to put a deadline to say you must react by this time, are you in or not? It sounds like that's bordering on arrogance on their part. So we do have a forum of the opposition in this country. DA is part of that. EFF is part of that. On what basis now must we just listen to one player? We have been working as a team before. So, but the doors are not closed for them. If they still want to brief or be part of that forum, they are still welcome. But we felt that they are treating other parties like as schoolboys.
So, Leader Bantu Holomisa, essentially it is the approach that you are not comfortable with. What would you want to hear from the Democratic Alliance should they come to you and say, well, let's get into a pact? What would convince the UDM to go for it?
They will have to agree with us or be part of the decision which decided as early as last year and again on the 15th of March this year. But firstly, we will meet the IEC, and secondly, after that, we must discuss the possibility of coalitions, but more importantly is to have a national convention where we are going to ask some serious questions about the future of South Africa, given the damning Zondo Commission and the current chaos we're experiencing. So it is in that after those processes have been decided collectively, that if they want to act unilaterally, we can't stop them. And if I remember also that the DA and EFF have been partners in a number of municipalities. Now that they have clashed against each other, we are being told that now we must view EFF as an enemy. We are not part of that. They must go and fight outside our forum.
And if that is one of the issues that is on the table, because John Steenhuisen during his victory speech said that the economic freedom fighters are enemy number one, and you are open to talks with the Democratic Alliance, that will be one of the issues that will be on the table. And so would you then reject it on that basis?
Yeah, now if they declare the EFF as enemy, that's their baby. But the forum where we belong to, I don't think we will be interested in those talks. Those are outside our forum, because DA and EFF are part of the forum of the opposition parties. But if they want to box each other, they mustn't expect that we are going to get involved in their match.
Essentially, almost every political party is, or every other political formation is saying, well, we're not going to get into bed with the African National Congress. What is the position of the UDM? Which parties are you looking at possibly entering into a coalition with?
It's too early to talk about that. The key here is how do we work with sectors of our civil society, the parties which are outside Parliament and those parties which are inside Parliament, in looking at how do we save the country from the position it is in now. That is the major policy, approach. That would also inform with whatever alternative which might be built as to what would be the objective of such an alternative. In that alternative, even members of the ANC might be part of that alternative, but not necessarily to say we are ganging up against the ANC or that we can never form coalitions with the ANC. There is the issue of the coalition depends on the voters, but we are not going to neglect the current position, current situation in South Africa, where there's crime rate is high, corruption. Those who are in charge are doing that must be called to order.
Bantu Holomisa is the leader of the United Democrat UDM. Thank you very much, sir, for your time.